Okay, well, this is going to be the introduction to our radioactive decay lab. And we're going to do something a little bit simpler this time, but I think it's still going to give us a good learning experience. And I don't even think I need to use the whiteboard here. To simplify it, what we're going to do is we're just going to collect some data. We're going to gather it together as a class, and we're going to graph it. Now, for the report on this, what I want you to do is to take, and you can copy the data directly from Google Sheets that you guys are gathering together or however, and I want you to just give me a graph, give me, make sure it's labeled and everything, and I want to see the good radioactive decay for that. And then there's a couple questions to answer. And you're just going to make a sheet. Make sure that if you use Google Sheets to do it, that you export it as an Excel sheet. Or if you want to copy the data directly to Excel and do that, that's fine. You will find on the Canvas site a link to your class's Google Sheet. Theoretically, I sent you a link as well through email, but I am not confident that I managed to get everybody, but I do have a shareable link there. Please enter your data only on your classes. And if you get that done by the end of the week, I'm going to make this lab due a little bit later next week, about Thursday, end of the day. So I know Monday you have the electrochemistry lab and you have the take-home exam due. This won't be due until Thursday, but I want you to collect the data this week, because when I start class on Monday, I'm going to refer to the data that we've collected, and I'll even refer to probably a little bit of the look at the graph. Okay, so with that, the lab is going to be relatively simple. I tried to figure out how to set this up so that you can see it, but I don't have a camera that pans around or anything like that. I have one that I have to fix at a particular place. But you're going to take, now I don't have 100 Skittles here. 100 would be great to have. If you don't have 100 of something, you can do multiples. Like I could repeat this, and I could do it about 10, 15, 20 times if I had to. If I had, only 5, I could do this and do it 5 times and count them all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to drop my Skittles here, and all of those that, now some people like to do the ones with the letters up. I like to do the letters down just in case I get one of these fun ones that doesn't seem to have an S on either side. But I'm going to remove all of those that don't have the S showing. And wow, this may not be the greatest batch. Okay. I don't think you can see the S's on there. I like M&M's a little bit better for this because you can see the letters a little easier. But out of those that I started with, I would count the number I have remaining, record that. You're going to repeat that through the 7th drum. Okay, so record the initial amount. For everybody, that should be 100, even if you have to get creative and do a number of trials. Okay, and you're going to go just through the 7th and collect the data through that. We'll see how many are left of that. You're going to graph the compiled data for the entire class for that. So basically, you'll take all the data, copy it onto Excel, find the average, graph the average and the half-lives, and you'll look at that. Now, we're going to do percent. The nice thing about doing 100 is 100, out of 100, if you have 50 left, that's 50%. If you have 54 left, that's 54%. But your averages probably won't be whole numbers. With that, I hope you enjoyed this lab this week. If you do have candy, please remember, don't eat them until the last trial, otherwise you won't have enough to complete everything. I have had people make that mistake in the past. They're like, I ate them and there aren't any left and I need to do 2 more trials. Yeah, okay. So with that, enjoy it this week. I will see you in lecture.